Gledam i dečki ako ne opiram nikad, to nije mjesto.
All right, what's up, y'all? Shia Rope Marop Spear, as always. I'm here today in VELES, Macedonia, located in the valley on the Vardar River, and just going to be doing, I'm just doing a pretty much a day trip or a day excursion out here. Just going to be doing some random exploring, and as you can see, this beautiful, majestic city here, located in the valley of the Vardar River. I had to stop here, when I was coming in from Skopje. I was like, man, I gotta, after seeing some of the terrain and just breathtaking views en route, from Skopje to here to VELES, I just had to stop by and make a day out of it here. So I'm gonna be looking at checking out the Chendra. I'm going to be looking maybe at some cathedrals and or churches today if I have time for that, if it permits. And then last but not least, one of the main reasons why a lot of people come to VELES is to see the monument on top of the hill here. So I'm going to be heading up there as well. It's quite a hike, I heard, but it shouldn't be too extreme for me. And I don't know how long it's going to take to get up there, but I'm going to see. I think there's a museum up there also. So I'm gonna see if that's open, if I can go in, take a peek, check that out. If not, just kind of look around the monument, get a kind of a feel for it. And in addition to that, just do some random exploring. So like I say, y'all, as always, Shia Rope Marop Spear, Kuyete Chabone Siene. You already know, Chi Familie. But anyways, I'm out for now. I'm gonna show y'all, a little bit more of the city, and much more to come, as always, like I say, from VELES, Macedonia. All right, y'all. I'll catch up with y'all in a few. The more I see of this city, the more I'm loving it. Shia Rope. It's got an ancient, archaic, old kind of vibe feel to it, which I like. Like almost like the Oregon Trail, like the back in the 1800s, like that kind of maybe country-esque kind of vibe, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Yeah, so I guess this is the Chendra, the center of the city, and I see this building here. I don't know exactly what this is. This could be a library, or perhaps a museum. Очень красиво, this is, I like this a lot here. This is probably what this girl that I was just talking to had to fill up my water bottle. Took a minute at the water fountain, so I didn't want to keep her waiting. So I was like, hey, go ahead. And so she got some water, proceeded to do that. You already know. And afterwards, she was beautiful, she was pretty, so I had to say something to her. So I just asked her, where's the Chendra, where's the center, and she kind of pointed me in this direction. And I guess this is the other side of town where these cathedrals and or churches are, because I saw the tower over here. don't like, you know, a lot of cities that get all the limelight, you know, all the attention. I prefer, you know, ones that are kind of like, you know, that kind of go unnoticed, that are not too touristy. And here is a prime example of that. And the people are very jovial, they're very outgoing, very friendly. Like I said, i.e. the girl I bumped into at the water fountain. She was young, but she was cool. And like I said, I like this type of feel where it's more homey like. It's more of an authentic experience in my opinion. So this is great. And look at this cathedral here, and/or churches, like a depiction of you got the earth there, Jesus, you know, Jesus Christ, of course. And this is nice. It's a beautiful, gorgeous cathedral. And if I'm not supposed to be filming in here, you know, I don't give a fuck, because hey, you only live once, right? You gotta live your life. And just gonna show real quick before I head up to the great monument, the front of this cathedral. And there's the name of it in Macedonian language, you know, with the Cyrillic alphabet there. It's very similar to Ruski and/or Russian language with the Cyrillic alphabet, which I don't know Macedonian and/or Subski language too much. Just a few phrases here and there. Let's see. But I've already went to another cathedral recently. Did a video on that. I'm not going to show the inside. They're pretty much similar, the same. The outside, in terms of aesthetics, is a little more. I didn't see this over here. This little. Let me show this real quick though. But just in terms of aesthetics, again, I like usually the outer structure of a monument, of a church, of a cathedral. The insides are pretty much standard, or in some cases substandard, in this region for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take some photos, and I'm gonna head up to the great monument now on the hill before it gets too late. Wrap it up, as I always say, and head out of VELES, go back to Skopje, you know, and then I'm gonna plan another trip. I got, you know, a few more cities I got to go see before I leave Macedonia. And of course, with the pandemic and ongoing, continual, and in terms of getting vaccinations and/or shots, I got to figure all that out, do my homework as always, you know, do my research, and see what the next step is. Like I always say, figure it out, like I always do, you know, because I got to do what I do, you know, I got to do me. But anyways, Shia rope, y'all. I'm going to head up to the great monument now. It should take a little bit to get up there, so I'll be catching y'all then. Whoa, look at this, y'all. I'm getting close to the great monument now. Can you see that? I don't know, let me see, let me zoom in. Like I say with my students, just a moment. Oh shit. And you can see that in the background there, that white structure on the hill, that's the great monument. Check it out, y'all. And as you can see, I'm solo. Do what I do. Always gotta roll solo, you know. Keep the peace, you know. Don't want that drama, you know the deal. You know, kind of stick to yourself, kind of lay low. That's the way to roll. And I made it though, however, to the great monument up here. Check this out. It's like something out of a James Bond movie, you know what I'm saying? Some 007 type shit. As you can hear my echo. And look at this. It's like, yeah, it's almost like some Soviet espionage, James Bond type shit up here, you know what I'm saying? For real though. A Shia rope. Look at this. And the museum is not open, of course, you know, with the pandemic picking up, like I mentioned before. I see a camera up there, but it's all good. And this is the museum, and of course, not operational. Otherwise, there'd be a lot of people up here. You can kind of see in there a little bit, but it's nobody home, you know what I'm saying? Like the expression goes, nobody home. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Just to give you all, you know, a little backstory real quick on it, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say again, you know, many reasons why people are visiting this city, VELES, is because of this, and I could be pronouncing this name wrong, probably butchering it, Spomeniks. You know, this is a Yugoslavian or Yugoslav Spomenik. It's the name of it actually is the Kosternica Memorial, and of course located up here above the city. It's a great piece of architecture in the abstract architectural style, and it was created actually, you know, the reason why these Spomeriks or something like that, I still can't get that name right, Spomeriks are created is because of the war, you know, World War II. You have monuments constructed to honor the partisan soldiers. Pretty much, you know, the long story short, or the skinny is, there was Macedonian soldiers here, and they were you know, fighting off against fascist Germany and of course Bulgarian forces as well during, they dubbed it, I guess, the National Liberation War from 1941 to 1945. So, you know, the idea pretty much, you know, the brainchild pretty much stemmed from that, you know, in honor of them. So the memorial here, and I'm looking at it now, you know, it's supposed to actually resemble an open poppy seed flower. And I guess it kind of looks like that, you know, and that's a symbol of life and rebirth. But anywho, that about wraps things up. I'm going to head back down the hill now and get back into the city, get my bus out of here, and I'll see y'all then. Thanks for tuning in as always. Follow me, dear Shun. James Bond Jr. Dun, dun, dun. James Bond Jr. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the rest. Shit rope.